You've heard of Chemical Plant. You've raced through Casino Night. But there's one Sonic 2 level you've never played. A level so strange, so mysterious, and so dark that SEGA completely wiped it from the final game. What is Genocide City Zone? Why was it created? And why was it deleted? Today, we dive deep into Sonic's most chilling lost level. And trust me, the truth is way darker than you think. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, a classic, a masterpiece. Released in 1992, it defined speed for an entire generation. But behind the smooth loops and catchy tunes lies a darker side, one SEGA never meant for us to see. During the game's development, SEGA created over a dozen zones. Some were polished and released, others scrapped, forgotten. But one was buried, its name left behind like a ghost in the machine, Genocide City. Not a rumor, not a myth. Genocide City was real. Discovered in the 1999 Sonic 2 beta leaks, fans found it deep inside the game's code. And what happens if you try to play it? You're dropped into an empty void. No ground, no level design, just Sonic falling forever. It's like the game forgot how to be a game. And that's when the questions began. Why would SEGA even create a zone called Genocide City? What was the original plan? And why is there nothing left except this endless drop? Early theories started to emerge. Some fans claimed it was a placeholder. Others were convinced it was a test room. But one theory sent chills through the community. What if Genocide City wasn't just a cut level, but the original final zone? A place where Sonic fails and Robotnik wins? It would flip the entire game's story, and it might explain why it's the only stage that completely vanished. To this day, the mystery hasn't faded. In fact, it's grown. Retro fans, data miners, even former SEGA developers have tried to answer one simple question. What was Genocide City Zone supposed to be? Have you heard of Genocide City before today? Let us know in the comments. Your theory might make it into our next video. Okay, so Genocide City exists in the prototype, but here's where it gets really strange. According to leaked development documents and old interviews, Genocide City was supposed to be a real level, a full zone, a fully designed world with its own theme, enemies, and purpose. Some developers said it was intended to be a late-game industrial zone, something darker, even more menacing than Metropolis Zone. Think pollution factories, maybe even a dystopian future where Eggman already won. But the name, Genocide City, that's where the theories split. One former SDI artist, Craig Stitt, mentioned in fan forums that the name was likely a translation error. The Japanese devs meant to call it Cyber City, but someone misunderstood. That mistranslation was never corrected, and the name stuck. Still, that doesn't explain why the level wasn't just renamed and kept in. Why erase it completely? Why not tweak it and call it something else? Other cut levels like Wood Zone and Dust Hill still left traces. Tiles, music, enemies. But Genocide City? Nothing. Not even a leftover background. Just a blank, silent void. It's like SEGA didn't just remove the level, they purged it. And that leads to the chilling possibility. What if Genocide City was never meant to be seen by players? What if it was a test, an experiment, or worse, a level with content so unsettling, it had to be hidden forever? Prototype for a scrapped bad ending? Leftover from an abandoned Sonic horror concept? Developer in joke that went too far? The community didn't just accept SEGA's silence. They rebuilt it, Fan games and ROM hacks reimagined Genocide City based on what could have been. Some added glitch enemies. Others turned it into a creepy city where Sonic's eyes glow red and the sky is permanently on fire. One theory even suggests the void in the beta isn't a mistake, but a message. That falling endlessly with no escape, no music, no way to win is the real ending. Coming up next, the truth behind why SEGA deleted this zone and what they might have been hiding. So, why would SEGA create an entire level, only to delete it completely? We're not just talking about hiding it, we're talking about erasing it from history. The story starts with the chaotic development of Sonic 2. In 1991, SEGA brought together a dream team, Japanese devs from Sonic 1 and American designers from California. The goal? Make Sonic 2 even bigger and better. But with double the ambition came double the problems. They had less than a year to build the game. Deadlines were brutal. Levels were being brainstormed, drawn, scrapped, and redrawn daily. Many zones didn't make the cut. Wood Zone, Dust Hill, Hidden Palace. But Genocide City? Its deletion felt different. Deliberate. Like it wasn't just cut for time, it was scrubbed for something deeper. Developers said it was just a name mistake. Genocide wasn't supposed to be there. But if that's true, why not rename it? Reuse it? Rework it? Other cut zones still exist in data. Leftover music, sprites, tiles. But Genocide City has no assets. No music. No background art. No enemy data. Nothing. It's just gone. That's led some fans to believe it was more than just a mistake. Some think Genocide City had themes too dark for a kid's game. A robot apocalypse, mass destruction, a world where Sonic fails and Eggman rules. Other theories go deeper, darker. That Genocide City was tied to a scrapped alternate ending. Maybe one where Sonic doesn't save the world. Maybe one that left players with a message SEGA wasn't ready to send. That's led some fans to believe it was more than just a mistake. Some think Genocide City had themes too dark for a kid's game. A robot apocalypse, mass destruction, a world where Sonic fails and Eggman rules. What do you think? Was it just a mistranslation? Or something SEGA didn't want us to see? Let us know in the comments. Your theory might appear in our next mystery video. But just because SEGA deleted it, doesn't mean the fans let it die. In fact, what happened after the deletion is where things get truly disturbing. When SEGA didn't answer the questions, the community did, and what they came up with was far darker than anyone expected. Some fans believe Genocide City was the true final zone, a place where Sonic doesn't win, where Eggman's empire covers the world, and the level's emptiness is a symbol of that destruction. No music, no enemies, just silence, like the game is saying, you failed. Others claim Genocide City wasn't just a level, it was a message, something hidden, coded deep in the game's ROM to warn players. But about what? Some even found hex code that spelled eerie phrases. No hope, he is gone, and City of the Dead. Are they real, or planted by modders years later? No one knows for sure. One of the creepiest theories, Genocide City wasn't Eggman's creation, it was Sonic's. That in some lost version of the game, Sonic becomes the villain. The city, his destruction. The void, his punishment. And remember how Tails doesn't appear in Genocide City? Some say it's because he's already dead. From ROM hacks to creepypasta, fans have resurrected Genocide City in the only way they could, by turning it into a ghost story. A zone that exists not on cartridges, but in nightmares. If you're still watching, you've unlocked the full Genocide mystery. Like the video, subscribe for more Lost Level stories, and comment your theory below. We're reading everything. Genocide City wasn't deleted. It was buried, and every time we dig, it gets a little closer to coming back. So what is Genocide City? A deleted level? A mistranslation? Or a glimpse into something darker that was never meant to be played? Even now, decades after Sonic 2 hit shelves, this single name, just one entry in the game's code, still haunts fans, historians, and hackers alike. Because the truth is, we may never know. SEGA won't talk. The original developers moved on, and the evidence scattered across prototypes, fan mods, and memory. But that's the power of gaming mysteries. A level that never existed still left a mark. Now we want to hear from you. Was Genocide City just a scrapped stage? Or do you think something more sinister was going on? Drop your theory in the comments. We read every single one, and your ideas might be featured in our next mystery breakdown. If you love diving deep into this mystery, hit that like button, subscribe to join the Contra Bros Team, and turn on the bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're into gaming's darkest secrets, from hidden zones to forgotten timelines, check out our full playlist of retro gaming mysteries. Link in the description. Some levels never see the light, but in our memories, they live forever.